right. Now we're doing freeCodeCamp, JavaScript algorithms and data structures, object-oriented programming, use inheritance so we don't repeat ourselves. All right. So there's a principle in programming called don't repeat yourself, dry. The reason repeated code is a problem is because any change requires fixing code in multiple places. Yes, this usually means more work for programmers and more room for errors. I'm sure we can all imagine how bad that could get. So notice in the example below that the describe method is shared by bird and dog, right? So as we see here, describes here and describe is right here. So the describe method is repeated in two places, and the code can be edited to follow the dry principle by creating a super type or parent called animal, all right? So we'll have function animal like this, and this is basically just like doing this right here. It's just that it doesn't have an own property in it, so it doesn't have to have the parameter either. So it's pretty much just exactly like that. And then we're going to have animal.prototype, so it's just like this here too, equals this stuff right here, just like we did on these ones. So it's, the way it looks to me is it's just like making a variable. Like if we were to say, let dog equal whatever, I mean, you remember how variables work, right? Let dog equal whatever, whatever. And now we don't have to put dog. Like if we ever need whatever in anywhere else, we can just say dog there instead of actually whatever or whatever it would be. You know what I mean? So that's what it seems like to me. This is just like making a variable, in my opinion. Hopefully I'm right too. So let's go back. Let's keep going. Since animal includes the describe method, we can remove it from bird and dog. All right. So yeah, because this has this, it doesn't need to be in here anymore. Although I don't know how. I think in the next few, we're going to learn how to actually slap this onto these. But until then, we're just going to have to assume it's something we don't know. All right. So let's come back. Let's get down here. And the eat method is repeated in both cat and bear. All right. So we've got eat and eat right here. So we're going to edit the code in the spirit of dry by moving the eat method to the animal super type. All right. So we're going to do pretty much just like this. We're going to take whatever this is, so this stuff here, and put it into the animal, which is right here. All right. So, pardon me. So let's take it from this curly brace on line 20 all the way up to and including this comma on line 17. Let's do a control X on that. So we cut it out of there. And let's just highlight all of 24 and the comma on 23 and do a control V on that one. And then let's highlight it from the curly brace on 9 all the way to the comma up here and just do a delete like that. And I've already asked ChatGPT how to like console.log this to make sure that we did it right. And no, it doesn't. It did a whole bunch of code that we haven't even, with stuff we haven't learned yet. So really let's just push run the test, looks good, and submit it. All right. Now we're on to inherit behaviors from a super type, and we'll see you next time.